Sitting up straight, feet grounded onto the floor. Feel a string pull the top of your head all the way up to the ceiling, straightening your spine. Feel the slight expansion in your chest as you do this. Become aware of your breath, moving in through your nose, all the way down into your lower belly, which is fully relaxed. Relax your forehead, unclench your jaw, let your shoulders drop away from your ears. Now scan your upper limbs. Bring attention to your shoulders. Notice if they're sitting forwards, backwards, if they feel stiff, achy, or free. Just notice. And now let's start doing slow, lazy circles with our shoulders. Rolling them backwards. Starting small. And start to feel into your shoulder joints. Allow your head to relax. Allow it to move if that feels good for you. As you move, start to feel that shoulder joint getting freer and freer. Any popping or small releases from the shoulder joint or the spine is completely normal. And now start to circle your shoulders forwards. Feel all of the muscles in your neck and mid-back move. Deep breaths into your belly. Feel the contraction and the stretch of the muscles in front and behind your shoulder. You may start to feel your shoulders get very warm from the energy and circulation you're sending here. And now pause. We're going to roll one shoulder forwards and the other shoulder backwards. This is a true coordination test. Raise both shoulders up to your ear. As you bring the left shoulder forward, bring the right shoulder backwards. And start to move your shoulders in this opposing manner. If your brain is getting too confused by this motion, you can stick to just the forwards and backwards rolls. Left shoulder moving forwards and right shoulder moving backwards. Feel how this massages all of the joints of your mid-back and your chest. How it moves the ribs, creating more space for the lungs. And let's go the opposite way. Bring both shoulders up to your ears. Bring the right shoulder forwards and the left shoulder backwards. Movements like this really floss your brain. Don't worry if you cannot do this movement at first. It does take some practice. It's all about mind-body connection, being able to connect your mind with all of the different parts of your body. This is what I teach to my clients, mind-body control to heal chronic pain. Deep breaths. Massaging the spine and the chest. And now relax. Allow your hands to drop to your sides. You may need to scoot forwards on your chair to allow your arms to drop down. Flex your wrists, palms pointing to the floor. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, rotate your hands and shoulders out to the side and turn your head to the right. Inhale, head to center, palms to center. Exhale, palms out, turn your head to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, right. Inhale, left. Close your eyes and practice this pattern of breathing, moving, and rotating your shoulders in their sockets. Working gently through the joints of the neck, collarbone, and shoulders. This is actually a Qigong move called the owl turns its head. Exhale, turn. Inhale, center. And one last rotation. And fully relax your arms. Next, we're going to do a self-release of the biceps tendon. Bring your thumb a couple of inches down from the front of your shoulder. Start to flick your thumb over these tendons, putting firm pressure here. I do this on almost every single in-person client I have. These days, it's common to have poor posture and rounded shoulders, and this puts a lot of stress on the biceps tendon that runs through this area. So if this is quite tender and sore on you, this is an indicator that you need to work on your posture. And other side, thumb a couple of inches down from the front of the shoulder and flicking over these tendons, releasing them. Notice if one side is more sore than the other. This can indicate that you have some rotation in through that mid-back. And now release. Let's move down to a soft tissue release of the muscles and fascia that lie in this forearm. If you do a lot of desk work, computer work, this is going to be amazing for you. Place one hand below the other forearm And allow your fingers to curl over like you're grasping this meaty portion of the forearm. Grasp, and as you turn this arm inwards, pull your fingers outwards. So we're creating a counter friction movement here. Rotating that hand at the same time as pulling all of that tissue out to the side. Again, if this muscle is overused, if you work with your hands a lot or do a lot of desk work, this can be quite tender. You can move your underneath hand downwards to work through the entirety of that muscle. But the main focus should be on the bulk of the muscle near the elbow right here. If you are right-handed, you may also feel a lot more stress and tension on the right compared to the left. Now, this is not just a muscle release. We're also moving all of the fascia around this area, helping to rehydrate it. And you should be able to literally feel that muscle softening underneath your fingers as you move. And let's switch to the other side. Notice how this side feels compared to the other. On me, I'm right-handed, so I can feel that the muscles on my right were much more inflamed and swollen and bigger than the left. They're both a little tender for me. Then again, I do not do very much desk work. Moving up and down that forearm. Feeling that muscle get looser with every rep. Beautiful. And now relax. Shake out your arms. Get the circulation moving down into the forearms and hands. And let's start to mobilize our wrists. Clasp your hands together like this. And we're going to start making figure 8 movements. Close down your eyes. Feel the movement in your wrists. Stiff, sore, and creaky wrists become more common as we get older, especially if you've had any injuries to your wrist in the past. It can build up a lot of scar tissue and contribute to that stiffness. Movements like this help to open up the joints, improving the circulation and also nerve supply to the hands. I can feel that from this movement, my hands are starting to get slightly sweaty, which means that it's working. Enjoying this movement, taking note of any creaking, any soreness. And if you're experiencing this, just make your movements a little smaller. And now relaxing. Let's bring that energy and movement all the way down to our fingers. Start to fold one finger into the palm at a time. Stretching out the hands and then working through the fingers like this. When was the last time you did a movement like this with your hands? It's probably been a while. Really appreciate the movement of your fingers. Send gratitude to your hands for being able to do all the little things every day, like opening a door, picking up your phone, typing on a keyboard, and driving. All things that we take for granted. Working through all of the intrinsic muscles of the hands. And now relaxing your hands completely. We're going to finish this session by activating an acupuncture point that lies right in this meaty webbing between your thumb and your index finger. Using a pincer grip with your other hand, start to massage this area. This acupuncture point helps to relieve stress, tension, shoulder pain inside the body. It is also a labor-inducing point. So if you are pregnant, please do not press this point unless you want to induce labor. Take note if this point is a little sore or not. Close your eyes and breathe deeply here. And now switch hands, releasing this point on the other side. Feel the stress and tension leave your neck and shoulders as you massage. Release this point and rest your hands face up on your thighs. Tune into your breath. As you breathe, push your energy down through your shoulders, into your arms, all the way to your fingertips. See if you can feel your fingertips start to tingle with that energy. Send love all the way down through your upper limbs. And fully relax your body. When you think you can't relax any further, relax again. Our bodies unconsciously hold on to stress and tension. Even when you feel relaxed, you may find that a certain part of your body is still braced. Consciously let it go. And now scan through your shoulders, arms, and hands. take note of any changes that have occurred since the beginning of the practice. Notice if your shoulders feel relaxed and heavy, if they're dropping down away from your ears, if your hands feel warm, if they're relaxed or tense. Just notice. And one deep breath in through your nose. Exhaling with a sigh out of your mouth, expelling any remaining stress in your body. And when you're ready, you can slowly open your eyes. Thank you for practicing with me.